Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here in Decano, Colorado at IMI Raceway, where we test our vehicles. And this one, well, it's no stranger because it's the 2015 Volvo V60 T5 all-wheel drive cross country, and we've tested the hell out of it. We put it in snow, very deep snow. We've taken it off-road. We've given you everything you want to know about it, and we've just driven the hell out of it. And it's not just me, it's also Roman, so we've had two different perspectives on this vehicle. Now, today, something different. We're going to put it on this track, and we're going to do not only a 0 to 60 run, which we haven't done yet, but we're also going to do a 60 to 0, which is going to give you the feet distance. It's going to be awesome, and we actually have the equipment to do it. And this might be something that we do again and again and again to give you even more information. And all of that is coming up next. All right, here we go, 0 to 60 and then 60 to 0. Volvo V60 cross country. That torque just piles on at such low RPM. And there we go. Strong brakes. All right, 0 to 60, 8.22 seconds. Behold, 5 cylinders, not 4, not 6, 5 cylinders, 250 horsepower, 266 pound-feet of torque, and more importantly, that torque comes on maximum at 1800 RPM. So it has a lot of scoot off the line. It actually just jumps, man. It's awesome. But there are a couple things. First of all, it's hooked up to a 6-speed automatic transmission going to all 4 wheels through a Helix all-wheel drive system. This one is the newest one out there, which actually allows for some slippage if you want it to slip a little bit in ice. That's for performance driving, and we've done that too. But there is a negative, and that is combined 23 MPG, which, well, it should be able to do better. I'm going to try different this time. Instead of revving it, I'm just going to go from flat. So it's right now rolling at about, I don't know, between 600 and 700 RPM. I'm just going to crank it right from the dead stop and not give it torque. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Definitely a longer lag. That's where you feel the turbo lag, is if you're not giving it torque. Two things happened there. Two things. One, 0 to 69 seconds, so it was slower getting to 60. That makes sense, but also this time it stopped in 138.1 feet, and I could definitely feel a little bit of fade, so it was there. Now, I've been going back and forth all morning, but still, brake fade is noticeable. Very interesting. I did not expect it to be so noticeable. So check this out. This is one of the most important parts of performance testing. Right here, the rubber. This is a Continental cross-contact 18-inch tire. Yeah, it's actually made for more of an SUV mud and snow application than performance, which means that these are kind of blocky inside, and it's made to do a lot of self-cleaning. But what that also means is that on this track, it's going to have an acceleration and braking distance that is more keen to SUVs. So in other words, if this had performance tires like with the BMWs we get that are built for track, it would stop and go better. All right, here we go. So in performance mode, that's what this is in. The screen changes to a really nice red, puts the tack right in the center where you want it. I didn't turn off traction control. I had it off before. You have to actually get in there and actually beg it to shut off, and it's never fully off. That's because Volvo does not want you doing anything stupid, and more importantly, they want you to live through a car accident. But despite that, this thing does not mind pouring the power on through corners. It feels like a car. It doesn't feel like a tippy SUV. Brakes are great. Brakes are just fantastic. It's not easy for me to admit right off the bat that I liked a car just when I saw it, but I really like the way this vehicle looks. And it's also hard for me to admit that I'd actually drive a mommy car happily, and that's a mommy car I would drive happily. There are a couple issues. Back seat's really tight, doesn't get great mileage, and it's a little pricey, especially when you load it up with features. You can get it up to about 50 grand. Still, on the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, I'd buy it. I think it's fantastic in snow. Roman's already proven that. We've taken it off-road into some serious mud, and it's just been driving great on roads and on this track. What's not to like? For the Fast Lane Car, this is Nathan Adlam. Don't forget to go to tflcar.com for news, views, and real-world reviews. Auf Wiedersehen. Guys, this is take 3 for pairing phone in the Volvo V60 all-wheel drive T5 cross-country blah, 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 blah. Okay, there we go, guys. So we're going to try this. This is something we want to do which is pairing cell phones. In this case, it's an iPhone 5S. All right, so I'm in regular mode. I'm in the satellite radio mode. So, Andre, you ready? Go. So here we go. Go into my settings and then Bluetooth, and then I'm going to go to the telephone setting, no phone connected, press OK to connect, search new phone. So hopefully it'll find the phone quickly. Hopefully find the phone. iPhone. All right. Connect for phone. Pair, because it had the thing that questioned it. It asks for the number. Hit OK, because that number is usually the right one right off the bat. Successfully added. Done.
Here you go, Nathan. Can you show that to the people?
51:59. So quite literally, just under 52 seconds.